Hey, what's up? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome back to another video. If you're new around here, I'm Rowlands and my channel's all about live looping. I upload 2 videos every single week, just like this one. So if that's something you're interested in, consider subscribing. In today's video, I want to talk about connecting the Boss RC-505 to your computer via USB. Now there's 2 USB modes that you can run the Boss RC-505 in, mass storage or audio/MIDI. Now I'm going to show you what both of them can do and how you set up both of them. Now let's first start with audio/MIDI. This is my favorite setting for the Boss RC-505. I've used this in the past in conjunction with Ableton Live. Basically, audio/MIDI allows you to turn your RC-505 into an audio interface. So basically, all of the inputs and outputs on the back of the device will become available within any DAW you're running on your laptop. Now let's hop over to the Boss RC-505 and I'll explain to you how you can set this up. So before we actually jump over to the Boss RC-505, we need to make sure we have the USB driver installed for the RC-505. Now we need to get the correct one for the correct version of operating system we're running, because there are various ones on the website for older versions of the macOS and Windows 8, Windows 10, whatever. So in order to find out what your operating system number is, you click the little Apple icon in the corner, go to About This Mac, and then as you can see, I'm running macOS Catalina version 10.15.2. Now, officially, Boss do not support this number of operating system, and I've in fact encountered major issues with drivers on this macOS with other brands such as my Allen & Heath QU16. I've got it to work, but I am getting like USB crackles and all sorts coming through my speakers in my studio, and it's virtually unusable. So what I'd suggest is I'm going to give you a driver that's the closest to the macOS I'm running, and it might potentially work for you, but I'd suggest rolling back to the older version of the macOS in order to get this to work correctly. So we'll close this out and we'll head over to the Rowland and Boss website. Now all you got to type in is Boss RC-505 driver, and then we'll see here Boss's official website comes up. And here we have them. Here's the update and drive. So here you can also update the firmware on your RC-505 if you're not running version 2.0. But here we are, look. So we have 10.15 for the RC-505 Mac driver. Now that's the most recent one, because as we seen earlier, I was running 10.15.2. So I'd highly suggest downloading version 1.4 and see if that works with the version of operating system you're running. If you're running older versions, which personally I think are a little bit more stable, here they all are on the website as well. And also your Windows 8, 10, whatever, even Windows Vista, if you're rocking an old bad boy with that OS. So all you do is you just download it, read the license and agreement stuff, you know, I would advise you reading them. And then we just download it. So now we've got all that downloaded and up to date, we will now jump over to the Boss RC-505 system settings. So to set this up, we're going to click System, then click System again until we get to USB mode. So out of the box, this will definitely say Storage. So all you got to do is you got to turn this dial and make it say audio/MIDI. There's then various routing options that you might want to adjust in order to get the audio from the computer into the RC-505, but they're all personal choice. You just exit out and that is it. Because it's a system setting, you do not need to write this to the memory. It will be applied across every single patch. Now the second mode is USB mass storage. Now I don't particularly use this one too often. This one's kind of designed for backing up your Boss RC-505, which I think I probably should do because I've got a lot of stuff on there. But basically you can plug this into your computer and back up all of the data you've got on here into the computer, and then also you can transfer files onto the RC-505 so if you want to load in some samples for whatever reason, or any presets that you've saved in the past on your computer, you can do this. So let's hop over to the Boss RC-505 and I'll show you how to configure it in mass storage mode. Now to set it up to do storage, we're going to click System again, and keep clicking system until we get to USB mode, and then we're just going to turn it back to storage and then exit out, and it should work as a storage setting. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider leaving me a like and a subscribe. My channel's all about live looping, upload live looping tutorials, live looping performances every Tuesday and every Thursday. I've been Ben Rowlands. You can find me online at benrowlandsmusic.com. If you want to learn more about live looping, check out this video here, and I'll see you in the next one.